It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Dallas Mavericks. It's
The Nuggets have a Western Conference contest on their hands as they prepare to defend home court. Welcome to the Pepsi Center in Denver. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Let's take a look at Dallas. Guys, coming into this game, it's been 5 consecutive losses, so confidence obviously will be a key for them tonight.
You know, Kevin, there's something about the road that gives a team a chance to really come together. It's you against the rest of the world. You can really bond and have a chance to become a closer unit, and oftentimes that can result in better basketball.
And that's what they'll be hoping for on this trip, because they need something to go right for them. Not much has here lately.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Matthews out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Anderson. Then there's Chandler Parsons. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. Here's Barea following the basket by Freak. And here's Barea. Anderson kicks to Parsons. Inside. And stolen by Freak. Now here's Moutier. He's guarded closely. Here's Freak. The shot will not go. And it's Dallas the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
How about the shooting percentage, though? In the low 30s. That tells you all you need to know.
Brutal. Absolutely brutal to shoot that poorly. You almost have to try to miss to shoot that poorly. Rarely do you see numbers like that at the NBA level.
It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
That's a 2 from Matthews. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Feeds to Parsons. Just 4 to shoot. From the wing. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Fareed. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Barton kicks to Moutier. Denver passing it around. Here's Freak. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Freak's got 8 points.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Screen by O'Neal. Nobody near Parsons. Misses the 3. The Nuggets leading by 4. Matthews with the steal. Here's O'Neal. Finished off the break.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Now here's Moutier. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And that one's good. Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks. Yeah, Dallas's head coach and I were able to chat. I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Fareed. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guys, an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Here is Barea after Wesley Matthews' score. Dishes it to Barea. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Emmanuel Moutier picks one up. The Mavericks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Now here's Freak, and that is good. Freak's got 12 points in the game.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Screen by O'Neal. It's Matthews on the wing. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 3 assists in the game. To the paint, here's Freak, and he dunks it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And here are the Mavericks now. Denver getting their last shot to go. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Samuel Dalembert, he's checked in for Jermaine O'Neal. Here's Parsons. Last game we saw him score 14. The shot by Dalembert, no good. There's the dish to Moutier. Passes it to Freak. Fade away. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
See some numbers for Moutier. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team, averaging 12 points, 10 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Fareed. Deron Williams is checked in for the Mavericks. Here's Moutier. The Mavericks making the shot to the inside. Here's Barton. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Freak. Can't hit. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Last game against the Nuggets, they lost in the Mile High City.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Molinari, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Vasquez comes in for Barton. And then for Dallas, Henry Sims is checked in for Parsons. Rasul Butler comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Harris subbed in for J.J. Barea.
Well, he just didn't make the catch, didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Denver in the lead. To the inside. Here's Freak. Nice shot from 10 feet out. Freak's got 18 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
And really something that the defense has to address. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Just absolute domination in this one for Freak. He's already up to 18 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed it.
And both free throws good from Freak. Mavericks trail by 6. Harris outside. He dishes it to Dalembert. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 6. And it's Freak with the rebound. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against the defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
Here's Williams following the basket by Freak. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, it really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot. They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now here's Moutier, guarded by Harris. Here's Freak. The shot is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Harris outside. Outside Williams to the middle, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Moutier. The Nuggets leading by 10. Freak sets a screen for Gallinari. Pass to Freak. Nurkic kicks to Vasquez. Freak with it. Gallimbear's there. Great open look there. 24 points for Freak.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Now let's take a moment to see the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Nuggets, number 1.
Kevin, I've always said shooting percentage individually and for a team is a function of the kinds of shots you get. This team leads the league in shooting percentage because, 1, they have good shooters, but 2, they take high-quality shots. They're a very disciplined group.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers.
And boy, did he have it going offensively. He lived at the line during that game as well, and that's where he got a lot of those points.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Out to Chandler. Here's Freak. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Freak's got 26 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, and tremendous communication and awareness. Kevin, while we've got a moment here, let's see over the last month how the Denver Nuggets ranked in the NBA statistics. First in scoring, first in assists, and they're also number 1 in shooting percentage. This is a team that prides itself on taking high-quality shots.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with them.
51 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the paint, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
No doubt they've come into this game with a really aggressive approach, just pounding the ball inside.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going. That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The Nuggets leading by 10. Now Vasquez. Screen by Nurkic. Vasquez kicks to Nurkic. Here's Freak. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
And boy, I tell you what, he's really coming to his own this year. I mean, that is an enormous step up from what he shot at the line last season.
And both free throws good from Freak. Williams. And as we conclude, welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nuggets.
Really impressed with their post play so far.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Freak in at center. Vasquez out there with Will Barton. Then there's Kenneth Faried. And it's Bailey in at the 3 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. Moutier, he's checked in for the Nuggets. J.J. Barea checked in for Dallas. And it's the Mavericks with the ball, down by 12. And here's Anderson for 3. Moutier with the rebound.
That's something they need to do more of. get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on a show. He ended with an amazing number of points, and as usual, he was found patrolling the defensive end of the court, knocking back shots with great regularity. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
The Nuggets leading by 16. Here's Barton, makes it off the glass. Barton's got his first basket.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
And Matthews gets it to go.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Freak. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here is Barea. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game, and that one's good.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Pass to Bailey. Screen by Fareed. Here's Freak, and he comes off the screen to bury the jump shot. Freak's got 32 points in the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Nuggets. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now they lead the pack up front spot with the best record. And, of course, the Mavericks just way behind. Denver's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. That's tipped. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And Harris drops them both. Denver's shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game. And Freak throws it down.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Harris kicks to Williams. Nurkic with the block. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
Shape up, shape up.
There's a screen by Williams. And Butler gets it to go.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And a wide open look for Freak. Loses the defender with the screen and drills the jumper.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Gallinari against Williams. Shoots from the elbow. Williams with another miss.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Freak with it. Gallinari's there. And that one's good. Freak.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And really, there is no resistance defensively right now. It is just far too easy.
Dallas moving the ball around. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Clock at 6. Williams up on top. Gallinari covering. The shot by Williams, no good. Now here's Vasquez. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
Well, looking at the stats, it's hard to doubt you have been the #1 factor for your team. Do you feel like you're controlling the paint right now?
I'm trying to. I know we're a lot tougher to play when we can limit second chances and get a lot of one-and-dones on defense. I think we should be able to keep it going next half as well. Yeah.
Your mindset is working. Well done. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports. Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's just been terrific. This is what they needed from him.
And a double-double in just one half of basketball? You can't ask for anything more as a coach, teammate, or fan.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the court for the Mavericks, Chandler Parsons out there with Anderson. Then it's Matthews, then it's O'Neal, and it's Barea in at the guard position. That is good. 40 points for Freak.
This guy's putting on a clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Parsons, right side. From the arc. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bailey passes to Freak. Hangs. He takes it up and lays it in. Freak's got 42 in the game.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
For Dallas, they have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them. First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And there's the pass to Bailey. Here's Freak. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. While we have a break, we can see which teams have made the most of their second chance opportunities over the last 10 games. Fourth, the Nuggets.
I mean, you love their aggressiveness, not settling for one shot offensively, but really running down those loose boards and converting for extra points.
And both free throws good from Freak. And so here is Dallas to the left side wing. Anderson dishes to Matthews. To the middle. The shot is off. Nice D from Freak. And for the Nuggets, their shooting has been wild. 76%. That's just unbelievable. Barton passes to Bailey. Top of the key jumper, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. On its way from Parsons for 2. It's good. Great play set up by Barea. Barea's got 6 assists here tonight.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Anderson. How his last 10 games have gone. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Here's Barea. Anderson can't get it to go.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Moutier kicks to Freak. Count it from 12. Freak's got 46 points.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Barea with 5 points in the game. Parsons, right side. Clock at 6. And the call will be against Chandler Parsons. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
The Nuggets have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Freak, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Freak's got 10 points here in the second half. Barea dishes to Parsons. Second half here, we're just over 3.5 minutes into it, and that one's good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Moutier passes to Bailey. Fades, and there's another one for the Nuggets.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
Barea kicks to Parsons. To the middle, here's Anderson, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Hickson's checked in. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Barton kicks to Freak. From 12 feet out, that's good. Freak's got 52 points.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Barea kicks to Parsons. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety. Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
It's been a good night for Parsons. 13 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And Clark, I'm sure that won't be the last one. A lot of times he can get hot and stay hot from beyond. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for Denver. And that one's good. Freak.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Harris kicks to Matthews. Down low. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Mm-hmm. And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
lets it go from 11, and again it's Denver.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Harris kicks to Matthews. Parsons with a screen on Chandler. Matthews into the lane, out of hand on it. Chandler against Harris. There's the feed to Freak. The jump hook, count that one. Freak's got 60. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nuggets.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Just 5 to shoot. Outside Matthews. Fires the 3. And good coming on the assist from Devin Harris. And that's 15 points for Wesley Matthews. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Fast break Dallas. Here's Williams. Can't get it to go. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Now here's Freak, guarded by O'Neal. Freak, and again it's Denver.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the Paratroopers club on that pump fake.
For Dallas, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And Parsons gets it to go.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Chandler outside. With the fadeaway. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 64 points for Freak.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And it's Denver scoring again.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And it's Harris off the drive. It's deflected, tries to save it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. And you talk about huge single-game scoring performances like we're watching here tonight. Going back, only one player, think of this, only one player in NBA history to go triple digits, and that's the Big Dipper, Wilt Chamberlain, on March 2nd, 1962.
Truly an iconic record. I mean, 100 points. I mean, it's hard to wrap your mind around, but Wilt was a man among boys, a player who changed the way an entire sport was played. Truly a revolutionary. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
They set the pick. Williams attacking. At the top of the key, Sims. It's tipped. Butler dishes to Sims. On the wing, Harris. Off target from three-point range. Harris has gone just 1 of 5 from the field. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Chandler kicks to Freak. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. And here is Williams. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Here's the screen. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. The 3 quarters of play all. And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. The Nuggets. Freaks checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Dixon comes in for Fareed, and it's Richardson in for Gallinari. Freak, he's in at center. Dixon is out there with Richardson. Then there's Grant, and it's Vasquez in at the 2 guard. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Parsons attacking. 6 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Now Grant kicks it to Freak. Fades and shoots off the left rim and out. Mavericks shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Got a piece of it. Here's Grant. He kicks it to Freak. The 10-footer. And that one's good.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Anderson can't get it to go. Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Got a piece of it. Stolen by O'Neal. Parsons outside. Screen by O'Neal. A step-back shot here. And Parsons gets it to go. Parsons got 19 points.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The second chance effort, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Foul, he's checked in for Dallas.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Up top, Berea. He's covered by Grant. Jacks up a 3. That one goes. Count it.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Vasquez passes to Richardson. To the middle. Here's Freak. Hickson tries to free himself up, and that one's good. Freak.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Now here's Berea. T right on him. He feeds it to Powell. Now here's Matthews. Here's O'Neal. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Rasul Butler comes in for Parsons. And Harris subbed in for J.J. Berea. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. It's stolen by Hickson. Richardson dishes to Freak. Rebound by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Feeds to Harris. Down low, off the pick, Matthews. And it's Denver with the rebound. Freak's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Grant kicks to Vasquez. Hickson a screen. Freak passes to Hickson. Comes up empty off the pick.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Grant dishes to Vasquez. Fader on the way, and that one's good. Freak's got 6 in the quarter. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Screen by O'Neal. Harris against Grant. Left side Harris. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And here's Matthews for the 3. Denver grabs the miss. Grant with the ball. Dishes to Freak. Shoots from 8. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Harris kicks to Butler. Harris outside. And it's blocked, but they get it back. Matthews into the lane, and that one's good.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Denver's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Now the dish to Richardson. There's a screen. Freak with it. O'Neal's there. Again, the Nuggets score.
Settle down.
Mavericks shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Harris outside. With the teardrop, it's tipped.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Nuggets.
Clark, the biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other two.
You know, I thought both teams worked hard at both ends, but sky-high field goal percentage and pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Excellent effort tonight.
And so this is going to end up as victory number 24 on the year.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equaled to 2 wins.
Greg, if it ain't broke, why fix it? I mean, why change anything? Knowing how well they played in those 2 games, they probably couldn't wait for this one to wrap up the sweep of the season series.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
The shot by Powell, no good. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Here's Freak, and Denver again with the bucket.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And here's Vasquez. Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. Good D by Matthews. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
Well, with the amount of blocks that you had and the way you protected the rim, were you looking to send a message tonight about the league, to the league, about how tough this team is?
If they didn't know, they better know now. I challenge anyone, that's right, anyone, to try and dunk on me again. Anybody. I'll lay out a red carpet and everything, because it's all going to end with me sending them to the 20th row. Believe that.
Kevin, an interesting response. Over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview on
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I'm getting jealous, and he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
I know Freak's gonna have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
And that wraps things up, folks.